Today we're going to find out what the 2025 season looks like according to 2K18. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another throwback NBA 2K video. Today we are revisiting NBA 2K18. Now, I'm not going to lie. This game was really bad. As far as gameplay, as far as like my team, I think was pretty bad this year. I mean, my team is worse nowadays, but my team was probably, it was a big step down because 2K17 was such a loved game by everybody. And the hype of 2K18 was super high. And don't get me wrong, I think the hype of 2K17 and then going into 18 kind of brought down this game a lot, if we're being honest. I'm assuming people just thought we were going to get another 2K16 or 2K17. We went 2K15, 16, 17, 3 amazing 2K games in a row. And then we land on 2K18, and the gameplay was really bad. There is still a lot of nostalgia with this game. For me, personally, I was a freshman in high school when this game came out. I remember the day it came out, running home from school because I was so excited to play on Friday. I was going to play all weekend. Good times. I do miss those days, but you know what? This game aged pretty terribly. Then again, we are back on it almost 10 years later, about 8 years later, and it's nice to revisit this league. For instance, obviously the Warriors are all together and at their absolute peak, so we're going to see how long they stay together. We got John Wall and the Wizards. John Wall, one of my favorite players of all time. Embiid is out here, and I'm assuming Ben Simmons is going to have himself a great season. We got Giannis out here, who just averaged 23 points in 2017. He's probably going to end up being great. Dwayne Wade is in the Cleveland Cavaliers, man. I mean, on the Bulls, I forgot about these days. LeBron James, Kyrie. Yeah, because, right, they have Isaiah Thomas now. Interesting. And the Boston Celtics actually have a great team with Kyrie, Gordon Hayward. They have Tatum, Jaylen Brown. We'll see if they end up being possibly a dynasty in this league. There's the Clippers. I think Chris Paul is on the Thunder, if I'm not mistaken. There's the Knicks with Porzingis, man. There's Brook Lopez. There's Lonzo Ball. He was super hyped, especially in this game. We got Jokic, who's an 88 overall. I did not realize Jokic was an 88 overall in 2K18, not going to lie. Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins. What a duo this was. So there's a lot of fun duos. I did not realize how fun the 2K18 roster was. This definitely should be interesting. We got DeMar and Kyle Lowry here, James Harden and Chris Paul. Wow, look at, I'm getting all the memories, all the flashbacks. Westbrook and Paul George. Jimmy Butler when he was on the Timberwolves. We got the Blazers when they were good. And then obviously the Warriors and Wizards we already went over. So let's get right into this. You guys want to see more throwback NBA 2K videos? Obviously the premise of this video, we're simulating all the way to 2025, the 2026 season to see what 2K has it as. Now, let's get right into this. No waiting around. Turn me up. Season number 1. Let's do it. Russell Westbrook, 28 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 assists as he wins the MVP. I guess this is technically back-to-back MVPs. Lonzo Ball takes home the Rookie of the Year. I'm excited to see how good he gets in this simulation. Well, I hope he does at least. There's Rudy Gobert, 16 and 13. Jamal Murray, 12 and 2 and 3 as he wins the Most Improved Player. And the Raptors, I think, finished with the best record in the league. Here's your All-NBA first team. Let's see what stats averaging. 29 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. LeBron, for some reason, having a big drop-off year, only averaging 22, 10, and 7. Giannis, 23, 9, and 5. Now, it's interesting because this 2017-18 season is possibly the best version of LeBron in NBA history. I hate how it's like backwards. Anyway, here's our All-NBA second team. There's John Wall. There's Kyle Lowry, Kevin Durant, Paul George averaging 27 a night. Cat putting up 20 and 12. I don't know why he had such a big drop-off. Maybe, I guess, Jimmy Butler, 29, 4, and 5 from C.J. McCollum. Those are crazy numbers. Lillard averaging 27. Anthony Davis putting up 22 and 11. Kawhi puts up 22, 6, and 4. And then Jokic, a steady 16, 10, and 5. All right, so let's get into this first playoff round. Now, I'm not going to be simulating every single round. We'll be simulating every single final for sure, and most likely some of the conference finals just to see if there are any good matchups. Let's simulate the current round. It looks like the Cavs get past round 1. We got the Warriors. I would love to see the Warriors versus Houston. Obviously, that happened in real life. That was one of my favorite series of all time, being a Stephen Curry Warriors fan. Okay, so this is literally exactly how the 2018 conference finals were in real life, which is pretty cool to see. I'm going to skip over unless the Cleveland Cavaliers are close, I'm going to skip that over, but definitely going to watch this Warriors and Houston matchup. All right, so check this out. Toronto is actually up 3-0 in that series, and they get eliminated, swept out of the conference finals. Instead of LeBronto becoming a thing, it's the Raptors, where DeMar puts up 33, 2, and 7. Ibaka had 29 and 11. Was LeBron just selling in the play? Yeah. I mean, this is definitely not 2018 LeBron stats right here. 21 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists. 2K got that wrong. Meanwhile, the Rockets are up 3-1. I'm going to actually go ahead and simcast this. All right, so it looks like the Warriors are actually going to take care of business here and actually force a Game 6. Could you imagine if they come back from 3-1? That would be interesting. I mean, judging by this, unless the Rockets make a little bit of a comeback here, we're going to see a Game 7, just like in real life. Golden State is up 12. They're up 13. Still up 13. Up 14 now. I mean, I think they're going to take care of business here. Yeah, they're up like 30 points. So there it is. We got Game 7 on our hands. Here is your Game 6 stats. 26 and 15 from Curry, who's averaging 32 points in the playoffs. Kevin Durant puts up 25, 8, and 5. Game 7, this should be interesting. Hopefully we get a close one. I would love to see a close game. All right, I mean, it is close right now, but you never know. The Warriors could just pull ahead. They're up 8 now. They're up 12. Wow, this was a close game for most of the game until basically the fourth quarter when the Warriors pulled away, which means they come back from 3-1. Kevin Durant, 38 and 5 in this Game 7. Curry, 34 and 9. Clay had a decent game. Let's see what Draymond's doing. 5, 10 and 5, 3 steals as well. The most Draymond stat line. And this is your NBA Finals, ladies and gentlemen. The Raptors versus the Golden State Warriors. Let's get into it. First game goes to the Warriors. Second game goes to the Warriors. Third game, OG gets injured, and the Warriors have a 3-0 lead. Let's see if they take care of business in the simcast. All right, Raptors have a lead, but it's definitely dwindling. It's a 5-point game now. We can drop the simulation just a little bit. It's a tie game. This is going to be a close one, possibly to end the NBA Finals and the 2018 season. 1 minute and 44 seconds. It's a 1-point game. Let's see if Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, the Warriors can repeat history and win this 2018 championship. Oh my God, there's volume on my controller. I just heard the crowd just make a loud noise. Turn that off. Just make sure we're on Hall of Fame difficulty, all that fun stuff. There we go. Now we're on Hall of Fame. And the camera angle's all messed up. Nice. Good to see the 2K just listening to me. Here's Ibaka out to DeMar DeRozan. There's a lot of fire emotes on the court. Big pull-up mid-range is missed. Draymond the rebound. Here comes the Golden State Warriors with it. Klay Thompson has it. Man, I miss these days back in 2018 as a freshman in high school watching this Warriors team go to work. That's a wide-open Steph. Look at that animation, man. You love that in those old 2Ks, man. I gotta instant replay that. I mean, not in the old 2Ks, but especially in 2K18, I remember they had this. They loved doing this for, like, everybody. Every time you greened a 3, Curry would do a look-away three-pointer. It was the most stupid thing ever. You could green a 3 with a Brook Lopez, just naming, like Kyle Lowry, and he'd do a look-away three-pointer. Man, what a time to be a 2K player. Listen, I know we all hated this game, but there is a lot of nostalgia when it comes to 2K18, personally, for me. DeMar DeRozan inside is blocked by Draymond. Or no, sorry, Kevin Durant blocked that. Here's Steph. Down the other end, all the way to the basket. Pull-up mid-range is missed. Valanciunas the rebound. Here's DeLon Wright to DeMar. Kyle Lowry in the corner. His three-pointer misses. Ibaka the rebound. It's blocked by Kevin Durant. Again, back-to-back huge defensive plays. Klay now down the other end. And it's stolen by Ibaka. DeLon Wright down the other end. Driving all the way to the basket, blocked by Klay Thompson, and then another block from Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant has 7 points and then 4 blocks in the fourth quarter. That's just the fourth quarter. 4 blocks in total. That's insane. Curry trying to ice the game. Kick out to Klay Thompson. Doesn't take the 3. Draymond is open, but they still don't want to pass it to him. That's crazy. Curry on the perimeter. See if he ices the game here. All the way. Curry, floater alert, misses. All right. Chance for the Raptors to crawl back into this one. Lowry They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Lowry puts in the three-pointer. Big-time bucket for him. Steph's got 36, 3, and 12 in this elimination game. Raptors have one more shot here. 11 seconds remaining in the game. Here's CJ Miles. That's an insane shot. He almost airballs that. So the Warriors are going to be coming away with this one. We'll watch till the end so we can watch the celebration, see what the 2018 or 2K18 celebration looks like. I always love doing that. You know, it's my thing. As Draymond knocks down both free throws. No timeout. So, oh no, they do have a timeout. I swear they didn't have a timeout, but they just came up with a random timeout. 6 seconds left. Here is Kyle Lowry. His three-pointer to try to keep the Raptors in it. Misses. Raptors are not going to foul because they know that the Golden State Warriors are NBA champions. Our first season is 100% completely accurate, which is, I guess, always nice to see. Honestly, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Apart from Curry's hand going through Klay Thompson's elbow, the old celebrations are pretty fire. I'm not going to lie. They're pretty clean. Like, the animations are pretty fire. I don't know. We take this for granted. It's pretty fire. Look at this. They have Kyle Lowry saying, talking to Klay, saying, I'm okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay with my fat butt. I guess we'll see who wins the Finals MVP, right? I mean, there's Steph Curry holding up the trophy. I'm not sure if that means he's going to win the Finals MVP. It might mean it. I feel like they're probably going to give it to Kevin Durant. If they give it to Kevin Durant, then this is... Oh, no, it's Steph Curry wins the MVP. You know what, man? I think he deserved it in 2018, so I don't blame them. They should have gave Steph the MVP. There you go. Oh, I thought there was going to be the locker room pictures. I wanted to see that again, but whatever. Good season from this Warriors team as Curry averages 30 points, 4 rebounds, and 10 assists. The super team in Golden State vanquishes everybody. All right, 2018-19 season. Let's go ahead and check out how the team, or how the league is looking, I guess. Joel Embiid is still out here on the Sixer team. We're going to see if they become a dynasty. So far, in the 2 Retro 2K videos I've done, the Sixers have become dynasties, so we'll see if that happens again. Giannis goes up to a 93 overall. There's Lauri Markkanen, LeBron James still on the Cavs with Isaiah Thomas and Kevin Love. I thought the Celtics team was going to do better, but we'll see if they can bounce back a little bit. It looks like Kyrie had a little bit of a down season to only 22 points a game. Anything else? Anything else that strikes me as interesting? I guess Zach LaVine joined the Knicks. Welcome. There's Lonzo Ball going up to an 86 overall. Anything else? Jokic goes up to an 89, and they added Paul Millsap to this team. Oh, no, he was already on this team, right? And Miles Turner and Victor, that team's the same. These two stay together, which is nice to see. Obviously, in real life, DeMarcus Cousins would go to the Warriors before getting injured for pretty much, ending his career. Rockets look pretty good. Spurs look honestly great. And then the Thunder. I'm surprised this team didn't really do much else other than lose, I think, in the second round. And the Warriors are all still together here. Although Klay is on a 1-year deal, so we'll see if he ends up leaving. Let's get into this 2018-19 season. No waiting around. Let's do it, boys. All right, Westbrook, 3rd MVP in a row, almost averaging a triple-double. Once again, there's Jeremy Lin, 6th man of the year. DeAndre Jordan wins the Defensive Player of the Year. Kyle Anderson, Most Improved Player. That's interesting. There's Mike D'Antoni. So the Rockets, it looks like, had a good season. And Russell Westbrook is injured, I guess. It looks like Giannis is still out here. LeBron is still out here in the All-NBA first. Did he have a better season than last season? No, dropping again. I don't know. The older 2Ks just don't believe in LeBron, I feel like. They really don't believe in him past the age of 33. It's very interesting. But let's continue onwards. We got the Warriors as the 3rd seed this year. That's interesting. The Cavs are the number 1 seed, and they're playing the Celtics, who are the 8th seed. So clearly 2K18 did not have much faith in this Boston Celtics team, which, I don't blame them, to be honest. And look at that. Just I was talking trash about the Celtics. They take out the number 1 seed. And now they're in the conference finals. It's the 7 and 8 seed in the conference finals. The Rockets and Warriors once again rematch against each other. I'm definitely going to be watching this series. And this series, I'm going to go ahead and skip over. All right, Warriors up 1-0. Unless it's just a blowout by the Warriors, we're just going to go with it, you know what I mean? And if this series is close, I might as well hop into that. The Warriors are heading to the NBA Finals once again, and then the Boston Celtics are up 3-1. It's 3-2 in this series, so I'm going to go ahead and actually simcast this. All right, so this looks like this series is going to go to 7, even though it got a little close towards the end there. Kyrie putting up 19 points in the playoffs. How's Jason Tatum doing? Does 2K have faith in Jason Tatum? I mean, 11 points, then 13 points, and he's averaging 9 points in the playoffs, but he is injured. We got Game 7 here. Let's do it. I guess 2K didn't have too much faith in Jason Tatum, if we're being honest here. They got a lot of faith in Lonzo, though. We'll see if he can bounce back. I'm actually curious to see what his stats were. I'll check that after this. The Raptors might actually end up coming back from 3-1 because they were down 3-1 in this series. All right, I mean, Raptors are destroying them in this Game 7 here, so I think it's going to be them going back to the NBA Finals, meaning we're going to have a repeat of last year's NBA Final. See if they can play a little better. There's Bogdanovich putting up 28 points that game. Lowry put up 27. He's averaging 26 in the playoffs, and then DeMar's putting up 27 in the playoffs, outplaying everybody. And we have a rematch of last year's NBA Final between the Raptors and the Golden State Warriors. Let's see how this one ends. Is it the same? Is it going to be a blowout? I mean, the Warriors are up 2-1. They're up 3-1. Let's see if they close out the job and go back-to-back in the NBA Finals. All right, it looks like the Warriors are going to be going back-to-back in the NBA Finals. Now, I guess this is technically an accurate 2019 NBA Final matchup-wise. Obviously, in real life, Kevin Durant would get injured, and then Clay would get injured, and then Kevin Durant would get injured. And it was just, or no, other way around. KD got injured, and then Clay got injured, and it was just a mess on all fronts. But instead of the Raptors having DeMar and Kyle Lowry, it was Kawhi and Kyle Lowry, and they would win in 6. Well, in this universe, according to 2K18, the Warriors three-peat in the NBA Finals, which, honestly, if we're being real, that is what should have happened. If there were no injuries, that is exactly what would have happened. Let's be honest. Kyle Lowry is, anyway, Kawhi is not beating Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, and Klay Thompson. It's not happening. All right, so we're going to head into the 2019-2020 season. Bucks are still here. I'm waiting for Giannis to have a breakout season, maybe win the MVP. Can we see it happen? Probably not. LeBron is somehow still a 97 overall, but he's only averaging 20 points a game. Probably going to retire way earlier than in real life. This Celtics team got to the conference finals and then blew a 3-1 lead. I would have loved to see them versus the Warriors, but we're not going to get that. Tatum does go up to an 84 overall, so we'll see what 2K thinks of him. Anything else that's interesting here? I mean, Lonzo, what did he average? Literally the same stats as last year, except just one more assist. Interesting. Other than that, not much is really going on here in the league. Everything else seems pretty normalized, I'd say. Everybody re-signed, it looks like. I guess Cat got injured with a fractured left leg. But, yeah, things look pretty normal. Not like anything crazy. I'm waiting to see like crazy combinations and stuff. But maybe 2K in this game doesn't have players moving around from team to team all the time. But let's get into this season number 3. I don't exactly know. How many more seasons do we have? We have 19, 20, 20, 21, 21, 22, 22, 23, 23, 24, 24, 25, and then 25, 26. So we got 7 more seasons left. I was just counting on my hands because I am an infant. 25 points, 9 rebounds, and 8.5 assists. This is a 4th MVP for Westbrook. Are we ever going to see, by the end of the simulation, somebody other than Russell Westbrook win an MVP? I guess we'll never know. There's Nikola Mirotic. There's Andre Drummond. TJ McConnell, actually, I'm glad he's getting some love, to be honest with you. Obviously had a great playoffs last season. And the Warriors are looking at 5P or 4P right now, which feels impossible. Lonzo, all-NBA first-team member. His stats go up just a little bit. Interesting that these are good enough stats to make an all-NBA first team, but maybe the Lakers are just a good team. And then LeBron goes up just a little bit, 22 points a game. Westbrook is here, of course. And let me see, all-NBA second team, there's Steph still putting on 26 a game. John Wall, there's Durant putting on 24 a game. Jokic, stats not really moving too much. Lillard putting up 27. Chris Paul, 18 and 10. Anthony Davis, 19 and 9. All right, interesting stuff happening around the league. Wait a second. The Raptors, after making back-to-back NBA Finals, are not in the playoffs. What happened there? I mean, okay, well, Lowry got injured. That's one thing. And then DeRozan, I guess, dropped to an 86. I don't know. Interesting. Okay, so here we go. Simulate current round. We'll see. I think the Cavs might actually end up making it into the... Oh, never mind. Sixers. I wonder who's on this Kings team, but Yeah, let's simulate the current round. Let's get right into the finals. So we got the Sixers versus the Warriors. How do the Sixers look? I told you at some point they are going to be a dynasty, and I'm not really surprised that they're in the finals right now. Embiid, Markelle Fultz is a 90 overall. Simmons is an 87. They have a stacked roster. They even have Chris Bosh. Look at this. Chris Bosh coming off the bench, man. Nice to see from him. Okay, so final time. This is a chance for the Warriors to make NBA history and become the first team, I think, since like this 1960s to four-peat in the NBA Finals. Is that what we're about to see here? Warriors up 1-0. They're up 2-0. I'll tell you what. 2K18 did a good job making it known how dominant this Warriors team is. Now, don't get me wrong. The Warriors did face some hardships along the way. Like, they had trouble with the Rockets, which I guess we did see in the first season we simulated. They had some trouble. They didn't really have any trouble with the Cavs, but obviously they had trouble with the Raptors when they got injured. But I guess this Warriors team with no injury and with Kevin Durant never leaving them, I guess would be this dominant. Like, it does make sense. All right, so there it is. A four-peat for the Golden State Warriors. This was a pretty quick season, but the Warriors get it done. And damn, 29-4-7, and it's another Finals MVP for Stephen Curry. So technically, and while I say 4P, I know we've only done 3 seasons, but I'm also counting the 2016-17 season, which of course is not a part of this game. So they won in 16-17, 17-18, 18-19, and now 19-20, as well as 14-15. So they've won in 5 out of 6 seasons. Who is going to take down the Warriors? When is their dynasty going to be taken down? I truly wonder. All right, 2020-21. The question is, will this Warriors team ever lose? I mean, they're not losing anybody in free agency, although Steph is on a 1-year deal. So we could be seeing maybe they can't afford him. It could be the time where they can't afford him, but somehow something tells me they're going to make room for him. The Sixers team is on the come up. We'll see if they can do something. Embiid only averaging 14.7 rebounds. Somehow he's a 90 overall. I'm waiting for Giannis to take that next step, but I don't think it's going to happen. Again, I've talked about the Celtics team in the last 3 seasons. I've already given up on them. It's time, Kyrie, to take your talents elsewhere, buddy. Anything else happening here? Porzingis and Zach LaVine and Carmelo. We got the Lonzo Balls, the 90 overall, coming off a All-NBA first team. We'll see if he starts to put up like superstar numbers, possibly carrying this team actually to like deep playoff run. But I doubt that, to be honest with you. And then the Pelicans, man. Is this team going to ever do something? Why is Anthony Davis only averaging 19 points a game? What's going on there? This team, I think, is probably done for, not going to lie. Seems like, especially if Harden's only averaging 24 points now. Let's get right into this next season, ladies and gentlemen. Into the 2020-2021 season we go. We got 6 more seasons of simulation, and then the video is over. I'm sorry. 30 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists for the babyface assassin, and he finally breaks the Russell Westbrook MVP streak. What a resume Steph Curry has, by the way, in this simulation. It's ridiculous. I mean, check this out. 3-time MVP, 5-time champion, 4-time just 3 and 5 is crazy. He's having himself a ridiculous career. I don't know how he's only a 92 overall, by the way. Just realized that. There's Lonzo Ball, All-NBA second team. Let's see if he ended up putting up better stats. Worse stats than last year, to be honest with you. There's Lillard. There's Kevin Durant. There's Kawhi. There's Jokic putting up pretty much the same stats. LeBron is still out. What are you doing? 20 points a game. I wonder if he's going to retire earlier than we expect. Markelle Fultz makes an All-NBA third team, which is cool to see, and so does Ben Simmons. So we'll see if that Sixers team can start putting up a fight against the top dogs in the league. Warriors are the 2nd seed, but I don't think it matters. Listen, when they were the 3rd seed, I thought that was the end of the dynasty, but clearly they still have a lot to give. Sixers get eliminated as I was saying that they're going to be a top team, so that's always fun. We got the Wizards versus the Cavs to see if LeBron can finally make it past round into the finals. We haven't seen the Cavs in the finals in a while. I wonder who's on that Jazz team. Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell. All right, interesting. Okay, so I do want to see LeBron in the finals, so let's hope that happens. It's 1-1 in that series. They're up 2-1. Up 3-1. I'm going to go ahead and sim. Actually, no, we can just safely assume they're going to win this. Yeah, there it is. So our first LeBron James versus Stephen Curry finals matchup. This time, of course, it's LeBron, Isaiah Thomas, Kevin Love, and then, of course, the big four, Miami. Now, this Warriors team is looking to win a 5th championship in a row. I'd be shocked if that happens. Cleveland's up 1-0. They're looking to stop the Dynasty. Up 2-1. It is 3-1. I think Kevin Durant just got injured. Yeah, he's out for the season. Wow, that was the only way they were going to win. So Cavs are up 3-1. Let's see if they close out the deal and end the Warriors streak. All right, here we go. We got, I think, our second hop-in approaching us. 4-point game, 1 minute and 43 seconds. LeBron James versus Steph Curry in the NBA Finals. A classic. Maybe not in 2021, but a classic for 2K18, that's for sure. And I'm very curious to see if the Cavs are finally going to end this streak that the Warriors have been on, because they've been on a ridiculous streak right now. They're trying to win their 5th championship in a row. Now, it's going to be tough, obviously, because Kevin Durant is out of the mix, but that doesn't mean this team is not dangerous. Curry has Isaiah Thomas on him. Nice little pull-up mid-range. Misses. Tristan Thompson the rebound. Here's Isaiah Thomas to C.D. Osman. LeBron James all the way to the basket for a slam dunk. Makes it a 2-point game. Yeah, we'll watch the replay presented to you by Under Armour. Wonderful stuff. Here's Klay Thompson with it. Klay has it. Curry on the... Oh, that's a deep three. That's a deep three from Curry. But he knocks it down like it's nothing, especially since he's got that fire emoji next to his name. You love to see it, boys. C.D. Osman. LeBron wants it, and he gets it. In the post, LeBron James. Nice little fadeaway is missed. Looks like the Warriors are going to be forcing at least a Game 6 in this one, unless the Cavs can make a little bit of a run late in the fourth quarter. Curry wants it in the post. I don't blame him. He has a smaller Isaiah Thomas guarding him. What is he doing? Okay, just shoots it over him, and it works. Welcome to 2K18, where stuff like that works. Curry's got 41 points, too, so they're up big. They're going to end up finishing off the job here, it looks like. So Warriors win 43-6-5 from Curry, trying to win this championship without KD and prove himself. If he honestly wins this championship, he'd be at 6 championships. You can make an argument that he's the greatest player of all time, which is insane to say. I know that's insane to say, but you could definitely make an argument for it. Let's see if the Cavs closed it out at home. All right, there you go. The Warriors take care of business here and force a big-time Game 7. They're looking to come back from 3-1 and take back history, I guess you could put it, because, you know, they blew a 3-1 lead in 2016. So 5 years later, they're looking to come back from a 3-1 lead. Here we go. All right, here we go. 7-point game. Now it's a 5-point game. 3-point game. 5-point game. This looks like it's probably going to be a close one. 6-point game. Now it's a 10-point game. This is not hopping worthy. 9-point game is definitely not hopping worthy. I think the Cavs are going to run away with this one and finally break the Warriors streak. There it is. LeBron James wins his 4th title with the Cleveland Cavaliers. And a championship that is very important, I guess, as it finally shows that the Warriors are not invincible, man. Finally. All right. So, 2021, 2022. We got LeBron James after coming off a championship, which is honestly nice to see. I'm happy he was able to win a championship at 36. Good thing 2K just didn't, completely destroy him. Here is his stat line, which looks kind of similar to real life, except instead of 2021, he, of course, won in 2020. Celtics, I got nothing to say either, other than Jason Tatum's now an 86 overall, so maybe we'll see. Nah, he's still just averaging like 13 points a game. 2K18 saw Tatum as like a glorified role player, man, to be honest. It's kind of disrespectful, but it is what it is. Justice Winslow, man, I haven't heard that name in a while. Kemba Walker still out here, man. This team, I guess, was the number 1 seed last season, but I don't really see much from them. De'Aaron Fox, how is he doing, man? Not much either. I guess, like, the rookie draft class is kind of mid, I guess, this year, 2K thought, other than Lonzo Ball, who's a 91 overall. But even still, like, there's nobody averaging over 25 points a game. Maybe, I guess, they're still young, but you would expect more from this rookie draft class. And, like, especially guys like Jokic. I guess people just didn't see Jokic coming back then, which I don't blame them. I didn't see Jokic coming at all with the way he was. This sounds pause, man. You know what I mean. I didn't think Jokic was going to be dropping 30-point triple-doubles a game. You know what I mean? But, yeah, interesting. We got Anthony Davis and Boogie still out here. Not too many changes, it looks like, in the NBA. What's Devin Booker? Where's Devin Booker? Oh, Devin Booker. Oh, why did I think he was on the Thunder? Oh, he is. Interesting. Devin Booker's on the Thunder. I think he joined them last year. That's an interesting pickup for the Thunder. Could we see this team do anything with each other? I don't know. And the Warriors are still all together. Somehow they were able to afford everybody. Kevin Durant is on a one-year deal, so I'd be surprised if they can afford him. I don't really know. Maybe the supporting cast is going to get worse and worse until the point where they literally only have a starting lineup. But let's get right into this 2021, 2022. We got 5 seasons left, counting this one. 29, 4, and 7. Another MVP for Steph, looking to get his revenge from last season. Interesting. The Kings are, I guess, a good team. There's Steph 29, Westbrook 29 and 8, having a big two big drop-off years there, which I guess is similar to real life. This Ming Hung, creative player, W. Where's Lonzo? There's Lonzo, 18 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 10 assists. I'm waiting to see him blossom. And Isaiah Thomas, 27, 2, and 7. All right, here we go. Another day, another year, another season. Let's simulate the current round and see what happens here. Cavs looking to go back-to-back. Can they do it? I mean, they're on a good path. These are both phenomenal series. I would love to watch both of them, so let's get into that. Cavs versus Celtics. Cavs are up 1-0. It's 1-1 here. Down 2-1. We might see the Celtics finally actually do something. I'm going to go and simulate this game, though. So it's 3-2 here. Is this first? And then it's 3-2 here. So both teams that didn't make the playoffs or the finals last year are up 3-2. Let's simulate this first. See if the Celtics can get to the finals with Kyrie. Is Kyrie finally going to get his revenge on LeBron and finally prove that his move to Boston was the right move? This could be a close game. It's a 3-point game. We'll slow down the simulation just a little bit. Tie game now with just about 2 minutes left. Let's see if the Celtics are heading to the finals here with Kyrie. Actually, it would be right on cue if the Celtics make the finals, right? Because they made the finals in real life in 2022. And it would be cool if the Warriors play the Celtics so we get an exact replica of the 2022 finals, except obviously very different. So it's not an exact replica. I don't know why I said that. But here are the Cleveland Cavaliers. Isaiah Thomas has it. LeBron wants it. Pull up mid-range. Misses. I'd love to see Kyrie. Kyrie in 2K18 he is, of course, the cover athlete in this game. Almost forgot about that. Here's Kyrie. Couple between the legs. Drives inside. Little Euro. Puts it in. Takes the lead. Boston looking to head to the NBA Finals here. Here's Isaiah Thomas. Screen is set. Is that Jeremy Lamb? It is. LeBron in the post. They run a lot of post plays in this 2K as LeBron misses the mid-range. Here's Gordon Hayward now down the other end. Hayward to Kyrie. Kyrie driving in Isaiah Thomas. Little spin. Little layup is good, and they now have a 2-possession lead. Isaiah Thomas bringing up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Jeremy Lamb sets a screen. Back out to him. LeBron wants it, and he gets it. Driving in. LeBron stolen by Yabusele. Here's Gordon Hayward. All the way. Doesn't take it. Tough shot is good, and the Celtics now have a 6-point lead. Kevin Love a 3. Last second contested bucket. That was a mid-range, actually, not a 3. I think that he was like one step below a 3, and it looks like the Cavs are already going to foul, so I think this is going to be game, guys. I think this is going to be the Celtics moving on to the NBA Finals. Definitely not what I would have predicted. I lost faith in the Celtics team, and then as soon as I lost faith, they're into the Finals. Let's see if the Warriors, for the first time in this entire simulation, are they going to miss the Finals? And we're going to see a Laker versus Celtics final. Now we're talking. All right, I think the Warriors are going to force Game 7, so they're definitely not going down without a fight here. Let's be real. I mean, you would expect that from this Warriors team. 34-5. Game 6, Clay shows up in the Bay. Let's see, or I guess they were in LA. Let's see if the Lakers can finally topple this Warriors dynasty. This is a close. Oh, it was decently close, and then the Warriors pulled away. So there you go. It looks like Lonzo Ball is not going to be able to do it. What did he average in the playoffs? Only 17 and 10. I wanted to see if you put up like 25 a game, you might have been able to beat that Warriors team. But we got the Celtics versus the Warriors, which I guess is technically the 2022 finals, except as you can see, the teams look very different. I mean, Tatum isn't even starting for the Celtics. Also, what happened to well, this is a good question. What happened to Jaylen Brown? Yeah, he's here, but he's just like a role player. Interesting. Wait. Yeah, he's just a role player. Okay. And then Kyrie's putting up 22. Gordon's putting up 18. Where's Tatum? Tatum's injured. That's going to hurt them. He's out for the season. So let's see. Is it going to be another Warriors championship? They're up 2-0. It's 2-1. Okay. 3-1. Let's see. Are the Warriors going to go back-to-back, or not back-to-back, but win yet another championship, man? Is this Curry's 6th? All right, so the Warriors are going to take care of business, and it's yet another championship for them, man. Kyle Kuzma proved why he's one of the best in the league? Huh? Who said that? Who said Kyle Kuzma was one of the best in the league? He's averaging 5 points a game. Give me a break. Anyway, there's 32 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists from Steph Curry, another Finals MVP. Like I said, man, his accolades are just ridiculous in this sim. 4-time MVP, 6-time champion. Literally, you have a case to say that he's the greatest player of all time, which is, I know that's insane to say, but judging by this simulation, that's not that crazy. All right, 2022-2023 season. The Warriors have dominated this simulation thick and thin. It's been nothing but Golden State and then a sprinkle of Cleveland Cavalier throughout this whole simulation. Will we ever see the downfall of them? Probably not. I would like to see Lonzo Ball actually do something, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. The team, I guess overall-wise, is going down, but they're just never leaving each other. They're staying a team forever. And I guess, did people really think that in 2K18? I didn't, because the salary cap didn't add up. And players were going to need more money. But it looks like people are just taking pay cuts to stay on this team, which is crazy, but it's happening. Let's get into this 2022-2023 season. We have 4 more seasons left, so we are nearing the tail end of this video. If you guys enjoyed it so far, it would be very nice of you. You don't have to smash a like and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it, especially if you enjoy the video. Why not? So, yeah. But, yeah, let's continue onwards with the simulation. Are you kidding me? What is this? What am I looking at? 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists MVP? This is like Alex Caruso numbers. What is this? Literally Draymond Green stats. I've never seen that. I would have, yeah, that's pretty crazy. I'm not going to lie. 9.7 rebounds. That is just wild. But, yeah, I guess so, man. I see Steph didn't make an All-NBA team. No, he did. All-NBA second team. Only 15. Wait, what happened to the league? Did something happen to the league? Hold on. Something. Did they, like, do a rule change that I'm not familiar with? Why did everybody's stats drop, like, significantly? Rule change history. I don't see any. Change the shot clock to 35 seconds. Well, I did not realize that. That is a really stupid rule. That must be what's going on here. See, like 2K, why would this ever happen? Anyway, I guess they that's why stats are so low now. That's insane. 35-second shot clock is crazy. But yeah, let's continue onwards with the simulation. The Warriors are the 7th seed and lost. That's it. The 35-second shot clock, I guess, ruined the Golden State Warriors or something. I don't know. We got the Cavaliers and the Sixers in the conference finals. I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the finals where the Sixers get eliminated. And we have the Lakers versus the Cavs. Finally, or actually, we might still not get a new champion. We might still not get a new championship with this, but I would like to see Lonzo Ball and the Lakers win it. We'd have Lonzo Ball win an MVP and then a finals MVP in the same season. Would be pretty cool. Let's do it. Lakers up 1-0. They're up 2-0. They're up 3-0. What's the rest of this Lakers team look like? I honestly forgot. Let's see. Lonzo, Brandon Ingram, Donovan Mitchell. Interesting. Okay. So they're up. Lakers are up 3-2. Let's see if they close things out. And it looks like 66-64. The Cavaliers force a game 6. We'll see if the Lakers can close things out here. I didn't realize it was a close game. We got a very close game. 1-point game. I'd love to see how this 35-second shot clock rule ends up. I will be changing that rule ASAP because it's a stupid rule and it shouldn't be in the game. But let's go ahead and see. LeBron James. The question is, it is 2023. Is this LeBron's last season? Are we going to see a retirement? Because we should probably start checking retirements fairly soon, right? Here's Lonzo Ball into Donovan Mitchell. Lakers looking to win a championship. The 35-second shot clock is honestly annoying me so much. Deep three from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope as he knocks it down. Here's Isaiah Thomas now bringing up the ball for the Cavaliers. Screen is set. Is that Derrick Rose? It is. All right. D-Rose. 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 LeBron in the post. Caldwell-Pope on him. Bodying Caldwell-Pope. Forces it up and misses the layup. All right. Here's Caldwell-Pope out to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell. Okay. Into, is that Thaddeus Young? Indeed it is. Mitchell with it. Lonzo coming off the screen. I like that. Lonzo Ball for 3. Puts it in. Lonzo's release was actually nasty in this year's game, I remember. It was nasty. I think there was a pink diamond Lonzo Ball card in my team. I remember them dropping, and he was a dog. Man, I miss my team during these days. But 13, 4, and 6 on a 35-second shot clock is pretty solid numbers from Mr. Lonzo Ball. So again, because it's a 35-second shot clock, it makes it like way harder to win games late in the fourth quarter, especially if you're already down 5. I guess maybe it makes it easier. I don't know. No, it definitely makes it harder. But here's LeBron driving inside all the way to the basket, misses the layup. Like, see, now they already have to foul. So yeah, this is game. Congratulations, Lonzo Ball and the Los Angeles Lakers. You guys are NBA champions. Lonzo has the perfect season, winning an MVP, and I'm assuming also he's going to win the Finals MVP, right? Yes, he does. 15 points a game and 5 assists. Now, we're going to have to change that league media. Yeah, we're going to have to change that. Can we please change that? Reject, dude. Reject, dude. Like, what? Just, can we change the rule, or can you not do that in this game? If you already have the rules, is that just how it is? Because that's going to be really annoying. Man, in 2K26 or 2K25, all the newer 2Ks, you can just delete these rules, but unfortunately, the 35-second shot clock is here to stay. Man, I am actually upset about that. Let's see, did LeBron retire? I can't even check. Well, we can check here. Did he retire? No, he's still here. He has 0 years left on his contract, so it would be nice to see him go and ring chase and try a new team, but hey, man, I don't know. All right, here we are in the 2023-24 season. We are 3 seasons away from being done with this. There's Pascal Siakam. Look at him. Balding and everything, man. LeBron left. I wonder where LeBron is, actually. There's Lonzo, 92 overall after winning a championship. Where's LeBron? There he is on the Raptors. Interesting. LeBron has joined LeBronto for 1 year. This is probably going to be his last season, I assume, and then he's done. But, yeah, the league is in shambles. It's all different now. Let's get right into this season. I don't know what season we're in exactly, but I guess I can check. How many years has Markelle Fultz been in the league? Yeah, 6 seasons. So this is going to be season number 7 of 9. Let's do it. Or of 8? No, of 9. Yeah, because we got 23, 24, 24, 25, and then 25, 26. I just hate the 35-second shot clock. It's making me angry. Just look at the stats. I mean, look at these stupid stats, man. But yeah, that's, I guess, what 2K18 predicted 2025 would look like. We'd have a 35-second shot clock. So let's continue onwards to the 2024 NBA season. Will simulate the current round, simulate the next current round. We're going to have we might have the Warriors back in the finals. No, this is going to be a very random NBA final. I can't wait to see what these two teams look like. By the way, every time I have to do this, I have to go all the way over here and then select whatever team I'm trying to simcast. So I have to select the Hornets, and then I'm only able to check the team. So Kemba, Cody Zeller, this Grizzlies team has a decent amount of creative players, but Marc Gasol could win a championship, I guess. I don't know. Or Kemba Walker, one of the two. 1-0 Charlotte, 2-0 Charlotte, 3-0 Charlotte. And it's a championship as Kemba Walker wins the finals MVP. What a league this simulation has turned into. What a hilarious. This has been a very interesting simulation, I'll tell you that. All right, 2024-2025 season. We're one season away from present day at this point, and I believe it looks like, LeBron James retired, and we missed it. I'm sorry about that. LeBron retired, and we missed it. And KD, Steph are all still here, but LeBron is gone, right? Because he was on the Raptors. Yep, LeBron is gone. We missed his retirement. His kind of got ruined. Actually, not really, because he ended up winning the same amount of championships as he did in real life. So I guess it didn't really get ruined by the Warriors. But let's be real, a lot of players' careers got ruined by this Warriors team, especially in this simulation. All right, we've gotten to the point where we got creative players winning the MVP, so that's just fantastic. And there's so many creative players just in general. There's Lonzo Ball. I swear he was about to start averaging like 25 points a game until that stupid 35-second rule change. But let's continue onwards into the 2024-25 season. And we might see a second title for Lonzo Ball and the Lakers. That would be pretty cool to see. Here we go. Game 1 goes to the Lakers. Game 2 to the Bucks. Game 3 to the Lakers. Oh, wait, we could see Giannis actually win a championship, right? He's still on this team, I'm assuming. Yeah, we could see Giannis win this championship. All right, let's simcast this. 2025 NBA Finals between a Lonzo Ball-led Lakers and Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Bucks. Like, why would they ever make the shot clock 35 seconds? Look how low scoring this game is. Why would anybody enjoy this? Anyway, Bucks take home this one. Big 14 points and 7 rebounds for Giannis. They're up 3-2. We could see a brand new champion. It would be the Bucks if they win this one. All right, this looks like it's a close game unless the Lakers pull ahead. 4-point game. Now it's a 5-point game. 3-point game. 5-point game. A minute and 16 seconds. Probably should have hopped in when it was a 3-point game, but whatever. I guess it'll be fun to watch Giannis in 2K18. That's always fun, right? Here's Mike Conley with it. Screen is set. I just realized it's Mike Conley. Okay. Giannis wants it. He gets it. Look how Giannis looks in this game. Giannis bodying his way up and in. It's a 3-point game here. Here's Corey Joe, man. Up 3 in this one. Trying to force a game 7. Quinn to Donovan Mitchell in the corner. Screen is set. And what was that foul? There's no way they're already fouling, right? I guess it is a 30-second shot clock, so it makes a little bit of sense. But Donovan Mitchell, okay, they're not. Yeah, they're fouling. Why are they already fouling? All right, so Lakers are going to win this one. And we could see a second title for Lonzo Ball, which I guess would be cool. That would be cool, yeah. I'm not going to be sarcastic. That would be cool if Lonzo Ball wins a second title. 8-point game, 2 minutes left. 6-point game, 2 minutes left. I don't think this is really, it's not hopping worthy. So there it is. A second title for Lonzo Ball, averaging 10 points as he wins the Finals MVP. Man, I hate this league, but whatever. This is our final season, or that was our second to last season. Now we are finally in the 2025-26 season. Like I said, I wish that I could have known that the rule change would have happened. I would have never allowed that to happen because it kind of ruined the whole flow, but whatever. All right, this is what you've all been waiting for. The 2025-2026 season according to 2K18. We got Markelle Fultz and the 76ers running shit. You would have expected them to win a championship, but they didn't. Giannis got to the finals, never won a ring, never won an MVP either. The Cavs are not as good, obviously, as they are now. The Celtics still have Kyrie, and then Jason Tatum never really panned out to what he was supposed to be. Let's see, anything else here? De'Aaron Fox never really ended up. 88 overall is kind of actually similar to real life. Porzingis is a 90 overall, one of the best players in the world. LeBron is retired, by the way. Lonzo Ball ends up being like the best young player in the league. Jokic never really pans out to what he is in real life. And I guess the most surprising thing is, 1, the Thunder obviously never become anything, but 2, this Warriors team ends up being one of the greatest teams literally ever assembled. So I'm not going to end the video yet. We have one more season, and then I'll go ahead and end it. But let's do this, guys. Last season, if you made it this far into the video, you might as well subscribe. This is the last and final season right here, boys. All right, another MVP for Lonzo. Good for him. I'm just going to go ahead and simulate the rest of the playoffs here, guys, to end the video. It's getting a little bit repetitive. Are the Lakers going to win again? No, it's the Celtics who finally win a championship. I honestly probably should have watched that. That was probably a good series, but there you go. That is the ending of this video. If you enjoyed it, please do me a favor and like and subscribe. If you guys want to see more retro 2K videos, let me know what 2Ks to do. Obviously, like, maybe anything before 2K21. I'd love to like try 2K15, even a 2K14. I'd have to get the disc and all that, which would be kind of annoying, but I'll try to do that for you guys. Again, you enjoy the video, smash the like, subscribe if you're new. My name is Ethan. You guys have been the best viewers on earth, and I'm out. Peace.